What's up, guys? Um, my other phone took a shit, so I found this one. I don't even know what it's like. I know it cuts out if you're anywhere near a car when it's on. But this was one of the problems we had at the track. Is this brake caliper locked up? Started locking up and it freed up, so I couldn't use the e-brake to even launch. I'm not using two-step yet because we're getting everything dialed in, like height-wise on the suspension, preload on the suspension. And then plus you got your adjustable up top 32 way on how hard you want your suspension to be. And then plus you got your height on it, everything like that needs to be fucked with. Numbers still on it. It was like 2 weeks ago that I was there. But yeah, we're just fucking with everything. Not trying to run like killer numbers or nothing. But we got that in there. Got ceramic brake pads in it. At least they're in there. And the other side, I think she already threw the brakes away. Yeah, I think so. And the other side, we went ahead and changed those too, to ceramic. So that's done. Still gotta get in here and paint this, but it doesn't look too bad for 20 plus. Oh, 20 plus, almost 20-year-old car. But everything seems good, so that's a good thing. I'm gonna go ahead and replace this one as soon as I can, probably in a week or two. I got the other one. Paused it. I got this one right here from Vance. Didn't really have the cash right now, but if you guys remember, I got like a bunch of batteries laying around, and I took all those in, and they gave me $10 a piece. So I think that right there was like $70 or something like that. It's almost $80 for that damn thing, but it was just stuff I had laying around, so that's all that matters to me. Everything should be good now. We need to get these brake lines replaced. I want to get those done as soon as possible. It's stainless. So yeah, at least we got that done, guys, and hopefully we'll maybe make it to the track this week. I'm not sure yet. If you guys can tell, it was mostly gripping like right at the edge, so we were only like really hooking here. So we're gonna camber everything negative. We'll go in 2 degrees negative in this way with camber, and so when this tire, if you go in, it's hard to do it. So if you go in, it'd be like this. So when the car picks up, it'll straighten out the zero camber. That you want zero camber going down the track. I mean, you want zero camber normally for if you're a street car. I'm knocking my fan over, but good thing is I can just set the camber back. I just got to figure out where 1.5 is, and then adjust it back. But because it's fine on the street. But when you're at the track, this front end lifts up, and then it's pulling on the tires. So yeah, we'll have to do that. What else I was gonna say?
Not worried at all about using propane in an enclosed area.
No, you ain't supposed to, but you do. We ain't supposed to make whiskey either.
Yeah, and also the tune was breaking in and out. Right now, for some reason, I cannot send my tuner any logs. I got the logs, but when I go to the email to try to send them, I can't find them in any file anywhere. And I know it's saved underneath logs, and then I got it named, my tuner's name, so I know exactly where they're at. But yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on with that. So hopefully I can figure that out. If not, I gotta figure out something with him so we can get that tuned out. But I haven't been messing with him myself. He did send me one that did help, and I messed with it some more, made it a little lean at idle. I messed with that, and then I messed with the cruise, but it seemed like it really helped with the shifting. I think he did like might have been in the decel. I think he might have speeded it up. But yeah, I mean, I can mess with it myself as well at the track, but he'll get it right. I just need to get him to do it. But in order to get him to do it, I got to get the damn data logs. If not, he might let me go back up and then data log it up there and go from there. Who knows? But we might go to the track Friday on my little tune-up that I did to it with the tune. Hopefully I can get it figured out, and we'll go down on his and data log on his and send it back. And then if his is still not working that great, we'll try mine. Been sending the data logs of mine as well. So I just gotta get that all figured out. I don't understand it, but I don't know if you guys ever knew this or not, but see how you got smaller pipe, then it goes into bigger pipe, smaller pipe, bigger pipe, smaller pipe, bigger pipe. That's actually to make turbos spool quicker. So, not sure if you guys knew that or not, but it's exactly what that's for. So the spool's much faster. Pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know. We'll go back to TNT and then we'll see what happens. Hopefully everything will be good. Hopefully everything will work with this and we don't have no more lock up on the brake caliber and we can do a much better launch. We might do some street shit Friday on some slicks. Get the prep out and I don't know. See if anybody wants to race for a couple bucks. I really don't want to race for fucking free. Tires cost money. Gas costs money. Car costs money every time you run it. But that's what happens when you build power. I'll get into it another time here. I might get into a thing because a lot of people have been asking me recently, and I did make a video of it, but I don't remember where it's at to even link it in a video. So I'll probably make a video of what's all done with this and a whole over, you know, everything. Go over everything. Might go over even where you can purchase some of the stuff, because I know a lot of people have trouble with that shit. We will be getting rid of this eBay intercooler piping and stuff. I'll probably buy some Vibrant aluminum. Probably cut it off right there. Let this piece here, cut it off there, and then do all Vibrant down through. And then we're going to clock that turbo, which I should have done when I had all the head off of it and everything. We should have clocked that turbo down and ran our pipe straight across and over and around, so we don't have this big loop up here high, which is, you know, causes higher inlet temps. And we should almost build, after we do that, we'll have the room to go to there, and we can put a filter right over into here just to get the air from over here. It really doesn't do nothing for performance. I mean, I don't know if you guys know that or not, but cold air don't really do nothing for performance on turbo. But at idle, it'll keep your inlet temperatures down. And I've seen people do a bunch of tests, and I've done stuff with a pipe with that to that to that myself, and my inlet temps didn't change for shit under boost. But sitting still, it was like 7 or 10 degrees colder having it over here, which is good. So when you're sitting at the track waiting, your car won't be as hot. So in essence, it could keep your car cooler, at least in the first probably 330 feet. Then it just all gets up to temperature anyway. But yeah, we'll dial all this in, the suspension, get it sitting straight for when the wheels come up, whole way down the track, and mark everything to where I know it's at, and then set it back for on the street on the drive home, because we drive our shit street car, not Not a race car, it's a street car. Every once in a while I call it my little race car, but right now it's the only race car I have. But it's a street car. You can take this son of a bitch anywhere you want. 400 horsepower street car. It probably makes over 400 now. I mean, 19 psi. We made 387, 340 torque. And it's running 22 psi on the streets when I mostly run it. At the track, we were only running 14 that day. In that last video with all the fuck ups. And I put it on 20 to 1 and it still did it. So I just left out of it. I think that's where we ran our 13.0 pass when I left out of it, and it was still cutting out. So, I think I ran 113. So if it ain't cutting out, you know, lazy 60 foots right now because we're just trying to get everything dialed in. And once we get everything dialed in, then we'll turn the two-step on. And I like to do that when a friend of mine has a trailer, and I like for him to either be there or like on standby to come get my ass in case something happens. Because once I put the two-step on, then I'm going to go for the 11s, and I'm shooting for more than 11.9, but I'll be satisfied with 11.9. I've never seen a stock bottom end beta do it yet. And the reason why this is even a build head is because it's got the Fiera valve train in it, oversized valves, springs, retainers, and it's ported, but it's got stock cams in it. So this head's not even doing nothing like it should be doing. It's got the 1.8 cam in it, but that's just an upgrade stock cam, so it's all stock bottom end. Build head, but not technically fully build head because it don't have the cams in it yet. Once we get the cams in it, I'd say we'll unleash another 18 horsepower, maybe 21. I know I talked to Jeff that runs cold cams, and he's seen over 21 wheel horsepower with them on turbo cars, so that'll be this winter. 1.8 bottom end, still stock. That'll still be stock, but right now it's 2.0 stock. But we'll put 1.8 pistons and rods in the 2.0 block, and we'll crank that up to like 450, 500. I like to go for 5. I just don't want to ruin my fucking head proving that what these things can do. I mean, it's on 22 psi. I was tuned on 19, so it's 4. What is it? It's not 4 more, but it's 3 more psi. So I'd have to say it's probably 425, 430. I don't think there was ever another beta stock that made that. If there was, awesome. I'd like to see the dyno sheets. I don't have the dyno sheets to say it's over that. That's why I say 387, but you guys seen the video. Over 22 ps. Well, it was at 22 psi, just pegging. Running good, running strong. Does good on the street, like it wouldn't cut up on the street, but I think that's because you get more load on the track. You got the slicks on it. It was 100+ degree day too, guys. It was hot that day. But this is just a Rambletron here. All Rambletron. I better go. Later, guys. I could talk forever. Peace out. Thanks for watching, and I'll try to post more, but there's really nothing too interesting. I mean, I'm doing a bunch of other stuff, but it's so hot and I'm frustrated and angry, it's not going to make a very good video. I was pissy just doing this today because it was so damn hot in here. But, alright guys, later.